Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Today is Wednesday, guys, and I'm coming on because I'm making dinner. This is a what's for dinner, and probably some chatting and stuff. And I wanna, maybe I'll take it out to my garden. I'm not sure. I wanna show you a couple of things out there. Some progression that we're doing out there. Very slow, but progression, so that's good. So what we're gonna make tonight is, we're gonna make for dinner is chicken vegetable lo mein. Sorry guys, I'm defrosting chicken and I forgot to put it back on. So.
You guys machine off?
Now,
Use the microwave?
should I shut it?
Yeah. I don't know how to set of fuse.
Alright, so I'm gonna defrost some frozen chicken that I had. I thought I put it in the refrigerator. I did have it in the refrigerator, but the other day I was thinking about it and I must have taken it. Obviously I did, because it was down in the freezer downstairs, because I was nervous that it was gonna go bad. So I thought I had it in the fridge. So I'm taking it out and defrosting what I can of it. And I don't even need to use all of that. So if I can break it apart once it defrosts, to a certain point, I'll probably just take like two pieces of the chicken. I think there's like 4 pieces there of the chicken cutlet. So I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, let's get started on the vegetables, because I have vegetables to cut up. Now, I'm going to be using my new knives, guys. Frankie got us knives about a week ago. And they work so nice. I've been talking about getting knives from weeks and weeks and weeks. Probably my son's like, I'm just ordering them, forget it, I'm not waiting. So he just ordered a nice a pack of them, and actually he's going to, later on, he's going to be putting them up here on a, he bought one of those like metal things, and you stick the knives on there and the knives just stay on there. So he's going to be, I'm going to be moving this stuff and he's going to be putting it over here, so it's right here. But anyway, I'm going to get one of my new knives and use my new knife. What a difference in cutting. I mean, it's such a difference. I'm drinking boba tea. This is a kit that I had bought at Five Below like a month ago, maybe a month or 2 ago. And so I finally remembered I had it in there. I'm like, oh my God, I want something different. And I had this boba tea in there. This is, I think, mango passion or something. It's really, really good. It tastes like you get it at the store. And this was $5 for 3, actually, for three cups. 3 cups of it. It makes 3 cups. So. All right, let me go get the knife. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So yeah, I actually just lost my thumbnail. I was trying to pick up the knife, and out of the little package thing, and I used it for leverage, and it came right off. But that's okay. I have glue. I'm going to put it back on. I also lost this one just a little while ago. I was cleaning out my refrigerator and I found it on the floor. So yeah, don't worry. I watch when I cook and stuff that none is going to come out in my food. I will triple check. I know somebody mentioned that on a comment. Oh, Linda, be careful. My sister used to do that or something. My sister used to wear them, and until she started finding the nails in the food. Please. It could happen, but I'm not gonna let that happen. Anyway, moving on. All right, guys. Yeah, I had a very busy day today. We had to go 2 doctor's appointments, Billy's appointments. So yeah, I'm ready to settle down tonight. All right, all right, guys. Yeah, it's normally, read a little bit, but on Friday if you get like that conditioner, I told you to CVS put it on tomorrow. Did I get that, or I didn't get it? Hi, I'm just talking to my sister Gina. She's telling me about the whole nail situation, what to do, because she's an expert. All right, so let's cut this pepper up. I have 1 yellow pepper left. When I made sausage and peppers the other day, I didn't use all the peppers. I saved 1, and this is what I saved it for something like this, because I knew that I didn't need to put it in there, because I do have some sausage and peppers left still in there, which is fine. I made it, I didn't make an over amount. And we've eaten it too for leftovers too. So, but anyway, I saved one of the peppers, and this is why I saved one of the peppers. I love buying the peppers at Sam's Club, guys. It's just a really, really good buy, and they're always so fresh and good and delicious. So, and you get a big package for like, I don't even know if it's cheap. It's like maybe $6. I don't even know if it's that. Honestly, I don't know the exact price, but I know it's a good price. Next time I go, I'm gonna look at the price. I rarely look at it. Because there's certain things I go to Sam's and I'm just going to buy regardless. I mean, if they're outrageous, of course. If the price is outrageous and you're not getting enough, you're not getting enough stuff for your buck, of course, I'm not going to buy it just to buy it. But let me check the chicken. All right, so I have the pot of water up for the noodles, for the, I'm gonna leave that to boil. And, I have just like, spaghetti, regular spaghetti. I hope I think I have linguine. I really don't want to use angel hair, but if I have to, I will, but I'd rather not. Just as it's better with a fatter type of, noodle, but it's okay. It'll work out, either way. So I'm definitely feeling better. I still have little bouts. My psychiatrist, I spoke to him. He upped my my antidepressant, and he really wants to put me on something else with it, but I don't want to. I've always been on this certain pill, and it just, we've increased it and it's helped, and I just don't want to change to anything else. There's so many side effects from everything. I'm like, just up the one I'm on now. So that's what he did. So, but it's never a perfect science. It's never perfect. Even with all the medication, you're still going to have little bouts of this and that here and there. It's just how you manage it, and that's it. All right, so we're going to do some string beans. I have these string beans in here. I hope they're still good. I bought other string beans too, so I'm going to have to do something with them more. Let's see. My string beans are taking forever to come up. I have so many buds on the string bean plants, but they're just taking forever to I don't understand it. They're taking forever. And my tomatoes too. I have loads of tomatoes, but they're all green still, and none of them have turned red. Yeah, these are good. So I'm just going to cut these. Not going to use them all, but I'm just going to put some in there. But I want them cut. I don't want them huge. Huge in there, you know what I mean? So we'll just do some cutting like this. I do have some peas and carrots not peas and carrots. I have mixed vegetables in there I could have used, but they're frozen. But I'd rather get these, this produce taken care of, because this one's slimy. Because I want to utilize this. These are the best, and they're fresh, so I don't want to waste anything. And the frozen can be eaten whenever. The fresh will go bad. So these are my new knives. Look at that, guys. Nice. So like I said, it's not, I'm not perfect, but, and some days, I struggle. Like I could wake up in the morning and, what I'm doing is I'm changing my, let me rinse these off. I'm changing my routine and trying to do things that that help my way of thinking, because it's all really what you think in your head, you know. So trying to do that a little. I'm waking up. I'm trying to go to the gratitude section of my Bible. I'm going to Psalms and Proverbs. Really trying to focus in on, you know, feeling grateful and not looking at the cup half empty, looking at the cup half full. And that's one thing I've always struggled with in my life. And I think it's because I've always had, you know, minor depression, and it's always been a fight to be positive and all of that. I used to dwell a lot on the non-positive and just, you know, think negatively and all that. And so I think that has a lot to do with it. But anyway, so I'm trying to be more purposeful in my thinking and what I'm surrounding myself with. And the more I surround myself with Jesus and His Word and the community of Him and all that, my community, I feel so much better, and I feel like I can handle anything. And I know that God has me and He's with me, and I just have to have faith that He will take care of everything. And when I do that, I have peace in my life, literally, guys. And that's just me. I'm just telling you. When I do that, I have peace in my life. And if you wish to make that part of your process into your nail, that is true. I still put it on my nails before I do the process, or anytime you know we need nails to do. Okay, thank you. My sister's giving me some stuff that I have to get for my nails. I got it the other day, a couple of things, but she's giving me a couple other things that I have to get at CVS. So she was just telling me that. All right, so I got string beans, peppers. I'm not going to use these string beans because I got enough here. These, I don't know, these are starting to, these aren't going to last. I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but those are on their way out. And these aren't that great either. I guess I can freeze these, right, guys? Can I freeze these? Yeah, why wouldn't I be able to? I have to use these literally by tomorrow. If I don't use these by tomorrow, these got to go in the freezer. And I'll put them in something. All right, I got some broccoli florets here. These I'm not cutting. I'm not cutting these. I took this bowl purposely out to put this stuff in. You know, I'm wondering, if I cut the peppers too big. Yeah, usually I cut the peppers smaller for this type of meal. I usually do cut them smaller for lo mein. I don't know what I'm doing here. They don't need to be really big for lo mein. Making more work for myself. Yes, guys, I'm a snacker, okay? I don't know what to tell you. I'm a snacker. Like, this meal is, you know, it is a lot. This meal is, you know, there's a lot of cutting and all that stuff. But, you know, once you cut up everything and get it all cut up, then that's it. You don't have to worry about it. Everything just goes together, obviously. broccoli is just gonna go in there like that. There are a couple of huge ones, so I will cut them just a little bit. I'm gonna break up a little bit, but I don't want them to be, I want them to be florets. I don't want them to be chopped broccoli. You know what I mean? Usually break up when you. So I'm also growing broccoli. It's going very slow. I just went out there earlier to do some to pull off some, you know, dead flowers and stuff, or dead leaves off of the vegetables and stuff. And I looked at the broccoli, and the broccoli, you can see like a little bit of a thing coming up. It's been doing that for a long time, you know. So it's taking a little while, but it's happening. It's happening slowly. But I'm wondering, I don't know. Broccoli's a little difficult to grow, so we'll see. I'm just gonna wash these. I'm not gonna peel them this time. All the skin is really where all the nutrition is, guys. So it's not a big deal. I just want little small pieces. Don't have to be huge. I want them pretty small. Carrots are a little bit harder, so they'll cook, you know. They won't be like overcooked. And I'll just do this if I feel like they're too big. I don't even know if I'm going to put all the two of these in here. Could also do this to cut them down the middle and then just cut them like that. So this way they're smaller. Gotta be careful with these knives because they're much sharper than my other knives. And even on my other knives, because they were dull, I cut myself. Sometimes, you know, you can cut yourself worse with a dull knife as opposed to a sharpened knife. I don't know if you knew that. But yeah, you can actually cut yourself worse from a dull knife. Just tuck your fingers in like this when you're cutting on the vegetable. Keep them kind of back a little bit. And then just move your finger along as you're cutting. That'll protect your finger. I gotta get the garlic out, and I gotta go in the back. I gotta go over there and get some onion. Yeah. Do one more. We'll do a half. All right. The water's boiling over here. I gotta have to pause a minute and go get the pasta. I think I'm just gonna do the whole carrot. You know why? Because why shouldn't I? Who lost his license, Charlie?
What?
Who lost his license, Charlie?
Yeah.
Alright. Carrots are done. Let me go get the pasta. Right back. Alright guys, the pasta's in there. I'm just gonna, I have these onions that my son didn't want, that he didn't need. So I'm gonna use those onions for this. I'm just gonna cut up some garlic and some moderate to big pieces. You know, they're not gonna be really tiny. I want them to be somewhat big, but somewhat small, because you know what I mean. Not huge, but not tiny. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do a little bit more because this is gonna be a lot of pasta. This is like 1.5 pounds of pasta because I'm making a lot because Darren, he wants leftovers for work. Billy's gonna have leftovers tomorrow for work, before work. It just goes, everybody loves this meal. So when I make a lot, I almost like, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I made too much. No, it's never too much. They fight over it. And if it comes out good, they fight over it. Sometimes it comes out better than other times. It depends. We'll see. I hope it's good this time. I'm always hard on myself. All right, so let me get. I'm gonna use because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up putting the pasta. I'm gonna end up putting the noodles. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it in the pot that the pasta's cooking in, or if I'm gonna put it in this pan. I usually just put it in this pan, but I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do. All right, so I'm gonna put the flame on, put some olive oil in here, and then we'll put we'll start putting the onions in and the garlic. Okay, just enough to cover the bottom, and then we'll do the onions and the garlic. And then we'll put in the other stuff. I might go downstairs and see if I have another bag. If I have a bag of broccoli down there, I think I will because they love broccoli, and I have not a lot of broccoli, but probably not enough. They go for the broccoli. Everybody's picking out the broccoli. I'd like to get some broccoli tonight. Yummy, so good.
Each day is a beautiful gift to enjoy. That's pretty good. Yeah, and then you can cut a hole and pop your pinky through and give that dog a bone.
So I know my videos have been a little, far and few between. I mean, I've been basically doing a video every day. I might miss a day or two a week, but I'm just doing what I can, guys, and I hope it's enough for you guys, The summer is pretty light usually anyway with videos and stuff. I mean, I always did my one video a day, but it is a little bit lighter. Once the fall comes, September, October, you're going to see videos and videos and videos of me. This year, with baking and everything, I'm not going to go as crazy as I did last year. I don't think I have the stamina for that or the head for that. But I'm just going to do whatever I always do. And if I do it to I'll do it to the level that I can do it at. But, yeah, I'm excited for the fall, even though it's still summer. But, the summer goes so fast. I'm excited for the cool weather already and all of that. Aren't we all like that? When it's, Alexa, stop. When it's hot, we want the cold. When it's cold, we want the hot. We're just never satisfied as people. But that's life. Let's turn the light off so you guys can see. All right, let's put the onions and the garlic in here. Okay. That's a perfect amount of onions, actually. It really is perfect. So I'm glad I could use them up and they're not wasted, because he cut too many up. He said he wouldn't have used them. So let me check the pasta, because the pasta is actually gonna, you know, it's not gonna cook again, but it's gonna be warmed up with all the sauces and stuff. So I just want to check it because I don't want it to be mushy or overcooked. So let's check it out. It's been cooking about 8 minutes. It says 8 to 10 minutes. So I have two different pastas actually. I have linguine and I have fettuccine in here. Oh, no, not fettuccine, spaghetti. Linguine and spaghetti. So. Let's taste it. That one tastes real dumb. Another minute on that, on the spaghetti. I'm gonna let this cook another minute, and then I'm gonna shut it. All right, here's the onions. We've had it cooking nicely. Higher the flame a little bit. So I have broccoli, string beans, and onions. And carrots in there. Let's do the garlic. Just being really careful with the knife because this is a sharp knife. You know what I do too, guys, when I get up in the mornings or, you know, in the early mornings and whenever I can, like, I try to my best, is I listen to worship music. I just love it. It just puts me in a good mood, in a mood that I'm worshiping God, I'm thinking about God, and I can't be upset, you know. All right, let's shut this off. I'm going to shut it, and I'm literally going to just leave it. I'm going to let it sit here in the water. That's what I'm going to do. It won't overcook. It's just going to sit here for a couple of minutes, and then I can drain it if I want. I want to drain it, but I want to save some of the pasta water. All right, so the carrots, the onions are cooking, and the garlic. I'm just debating if I'm going to put more carrot in, guys, because this is it is kind of like a big meal. You know, it is a lot of pasta, and I just want to make sure that, oh God, I got to cut the chicken up. Hello? Hello? God, Brenda, what are you doing? I forgot about the chicken. Could have just been a vegetable lo mein, which would be fine. But everybody likes the protein, so. All right, so let's, I don't want the garlic to burn. So I'm just going to shut it, I think, for a minute until I get the chicken going, because I want the chicken to go in with the onions and the garlic. So I'm going to shut this off for a minute. All right? And we got to get the chicken cut up. Holy moly. Holy moly. can't use the same. I gotta actually buy a new chicken cutting board because the one I have, the one I had, it actually broke, or it was all like peely and stuff, so I want to get rid of it. And so the one that, sorry guys, talking my backs to you, losing it. The one that I have is small, and I need a big one. I have glass ones, but they're also small, so, you know, glass you can use with chicken because it can be washed off. I don't use wood for my chicken because that stuff will seep in, so I use a plastic one. And again, I only use one. I only use chicken for this. You know, I only use it for chicken. Alright. Let's see how this chicken is cut now. It's almost defrosted. Alright. And I put paper towel over this because I'm putting it on here just to get some leverage and a bigger section. I wish I could listen to worship music with you guys. I really could. I really do. But I can't. Alright, so I'm just cutting it like this because we like fairly small pieces. So yeah, so this is where this meal could be time consuming. But you know, like if you wanna, obviously with anything you do in your kitchen or your meals, if you're if you work full time or part time or whatever, and you want to come home and just throw all this together, you don't want to be coming home by 5, 6 o'clock and having to do all this really at 9 o'clock. You can have all this prepared. You can buy it prepared if you want to spend a little bit more money, or you can prepare it over the weekend and have it for the week, or you know, try to do it like that. It just saves time for you. Or if you can have a family member help you out, you know, to do all the cutting and all of that. Like I said, you can buy all this stuff really very conveniently cut up already, but you know, but you do pay for it. That's the whole thing. But if you're one person or two people, it pays to do that. You know, if you're cooking for a family of 5 and 6, you know, it's going to be more expensive, obviously. But you do what your bank account can afford and whatever you want to do. It's your kitchen, it's your, you know, deal. So you do whatever you have to do for yourself. Sometimes I say, and I love to cut up and stuff because also it's good for my videos and stuff, and I really enjoy doing it. But there are times when I'm so unmotivated. I'm like, I don't feel like cutting up anything. Like let's just have whatever. Sometimes I'm just not motivated to do it. And I often think, you know what I should do sometimes is when I am motivated, cut up some onions, cut up some veggies, and stick them in the fridge for the week or whatever. This way, it'll be easier for me when I'm not feeling so motivated to do that stuff, you know? And that's what I have to do. When I'm feeling good, I have to take advantage of that stuff. But I don't always do that. I don't do it. I rarely do that. So I got to start, you know, focusing more about that, maybe on that, and trying to help myself a little bit more, you know. So you just got to be you got to be present, and you have to be vigilant, you know, and it's not always easy. So you know that. So all right, so I think this is enough chicken because we got vegetables in there, and there's going to be the noodles. Bill, can you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Please, I need you to strain strain the noodles for me because I don't want to leave them in there too long. If you can do that.
Work.
Sorry to bother you, hubby.
All I ever do.
Yeah, that's all I ever do
Michael.
too. All right, so I'm going to take some of the pasta water out only because I might need some of it. It's good. It's great to like thicken the sauce. So I'm taking that much out, guys. And maybe I'll take a little bit more.
You need a strainer, I guess?
Obviously.
I gotta get that too, huh?
All right, so I'm taking that out. Is this enough chicken?
Yes, plenty of chicken.
He says that.
All
But
right,
you
I
gotta
need to-
understand this. There's 6 of us. Oh no, this isn't enough chicken because
It
you know.
goes with the pasta.
Yeah, I
This
know
is
it goes
the
with the
main
pasta, but you don't get it.
reason. I get everything.
Husbands don't get it.
I'm smart. Watch yourself.
Wait.
You're really gonna make more
Don't
chicken.
try to hurt me. Just don't cut another piece. When you want to have it left over for your dinner and stuff, and Dan wants to take it, there has to be enough.
All right. It's
Right?
strained.
Right.
It's strained.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Um,
Can you be laying here?
all right, guys. We'll put the stove back on. So Billy had all kinds of, he had to have these tests done, because it's a little over a year that he had the heart attack. And everything's good. He went to the pulmonologist today, and everything looks okay. Because he's having some shortness of breath since the heart attack, and so they had to do all kinds of things. And he had to take another echo today just to make sure that, he had another test a couple of weeks ago, and it didn't show any reclogs or anything like that. So his arteries are all good. They're all still opened, and everything's good there. So he had to go to the pulmonologist because of the shortness of breath, and so he has like a little slight COPD, but he's on an inhaler for it, and it doesn't really, affect him too much. Just when he kind of carrying heavy stuff a little bit, he gets a little short of breath, but other than that, he's able to, he mows the lawn, he does all that. He gets a little winded, but everything is good. So he's doing really, really well, thank God. He had an echocardiogram again today. They just want to make sure that the valves are all good and all that and everything. So one thing about about our cardiologist, who's mine now too, they are so thorough. They are so amazing. Thorough, and I'm so glad because I feel like, they really are up on everything. They're making sure that everything is staying stable and that, there's no other factors that could, because it's just could be scary, there's sometimes once you're susceptible to one, it's a little scary. So, look, so this is the only piece I'm not going to put in there? I guess so. I'll use that for something else. All right, guys, let's put the flame back on, and then we'll put the chicken in here. I'm going to wash my hands. I taught my husband well. He knows to put water in the pot after I take after I strain the pasta out. He knows to put water in the pot because the starch that's in there, it sticks. I've trained him very well. Woo! Hot water. So I'm just gonna run a little bit of water on this. I don't know. They say not to do that. It takes this out. It takes that out. I don't want it to stick and stuff. Just put a little bit of water on it and let it. It's gonna get hot anyway. I'm not gonna, keep an eye on so it doesn't get all clumped together. Where's that bag for the chicken? Let me get it. I'll use this Ziploc bag here. I'll put this little piece of chicken in there, and I can use that for I don't know, something for during the week. Now I just put chicken on my hands again. I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so crazy. Okay. Oh, here. Let's just put a little bit more olive oil in here. So the chicken has somewhere to go. And I'm crazy for loving you. All right, guys, I'll be back in 1 sec. All right, so I'm not going to put any salt in this, guys, okay? What I'm going to do is put some garlic powder, and I still don't have onion powder. I forgot to get onion powder.
Did you use my chicken?
No, it's right there. It's going to go back
You don't
there.
need it?
No, it's got to go back
Oh, actually,
downstairs.
I'm gonna use some now.
If you go downstairs, can you see if there's a bag of frozen broccoli down there? Because I want to put more broccoli in it because we know how everybody loves the
I'm gonna
broccoli.
make myself a bowl to bring tomorrow.
All right.
With me, so I'll do that now.
So I have minced onion here, which I have onion in here already. I just want another flavor. I don't know. Somebody said to me commented, they put onion powder, garlic powder, onions, garlic. Like, isn't that a lot of garlic and onion? No, it's not, because you know why? Even though they're the same herb or the same thing, they give off a different flavor. Just one bag should be good. Well, one bag I think should be good. You know, fresh onion takes on a different taste. The ground onion takes on a different taste. Everything is different, so it's never too much. My family's never said to me, Mom, right there, Mom, there's too much garlic or onion. 99.9 right here of the time. So that's
Oh, you put it in the bag
good.
already? I didn't even
Yeah,
put it in.
yeah, put it in the bag.
One of my bags?
Yeah, you feed it there.
I'm just gonna put it right here.
So I'm not putting any salt in here, guys, because I might put a little bouillon in here. I don't think I will.
Just rip. Are you kidding me?
What bag just ripped?
The Ziploc thing.
Alright, so put the other one in the other one that you had. So we're doing pepper. Then I'm going to take this chicken and I'm going to put it in this pot right here. Because I want to put the vegetables in here by themselves. I wonder if this pot is still hot. I'm just going to save the rest of this. Like I said, I saved that thickening agent there. This pot, these pans, I love them. My friend Lily sent me these, one of my YouTuber friends. She's just my friend. I don't even call her a YouTuber friend. I love her to death. She's so generous. She's such a sweet lady. She sent me these pans. I absolutely love them. But they're very, very heavy. And she also sent me
You're just weak.
she also sent me, what are those called? The silver ones. Which I said to myself the other day, I gotta use them more often because she said that these stick more, but those don't stick more. But I don't know, they're both amazing. They're both amazing. I'm so grateful and so lucky.
I'll take care of those.
All right.
canisters on the-
So, but these pans are amazing. I wouldn't give them up for anything. I don't care how heavy they
Yeah,
go.
my spot.
I really don't. They're amazing.
What?
They hold up really good.
I'll put some in here.
Yeah, so all right, so let's put a little bit more olive oil in here and then we'll put the veggies in here. I'm gonna put the frozen broccoli into the microwave in a minute, just to cook them just a little bit more. Is the air on or now?
Yeah. Just as long as the ice maker's off, it's fine.
Just shut the ice maker off. And I'll just cook these halfway, so this way they have some sun to cook as well. Okay, there's olive oil and garlic. There's olive oil and there's remnants of the onion and the garlic in here, guys. So that's good. Like I said, the broccoli is really a big hit in here. That's what everybody really loves. So this is pretty, this is on low, but I'm gonna higher it to like a medium. Oh, and there's peppers in here too. Hello, I forgot about the pepper. So I'm gonna let these cook a little bit. And I'm gonna let them like saute a little bit, and then what I'm gonna do is I'll put the top on it and let the broccoli, just a little bit more olive oil, let the broccoli cook up a little bit, you know, with the top on, because it'll soften up a little bit. All right, so this is more garlic powder. And there's gonna be, like I said, soy sauce in here and all that, so I'm not gonna do the salt because I just don't want it to become overly salty. Because this is this is a Chinese dish. And, you know, there's soy sauce in there. Hoisin sauce, a little bit of sesame oil. So I'm going to let this saute in the olive oil a little bit in the flavoring. And then I'm going to put the top on. Now, this right here is like a universal, I can't find I know I have the other one. This is a caramelized onion butter Kinders. I have the buttery steakhouse one. It's in I have a new one in there, but I couldn't find it yesterday, so I have to search for it. Anyway, this one is just as good with caramelized onion butter. I use this as like a universal flavor. I put a little bit of this in. It just gives it a different type of flavor. It's buttery. It's delicious. You don't even know what's in there, but you taste it. Even though it's going to be like a Chinese meal, it still adds so much flavor. But you also have to be careful because if you use a lot of salt, it could be, the Kinders could be a little bit salty, so you have to be careful. So I learned that, you know. You live and you learn, you know. All right, so I'm going to let this cook another minute, and then I'm going to let it, like, steam a little bit. But let's let this saute a little bit, and then I'll be back in a sec. All right, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put the chicken back in a minute, and then I'm going to put some of the pasta water in here and just let all this cook a little bit more, because I want the broccoli and like the carrots and everything to make, and the string beans to, you know, cook, but I don't want to like burn, I don't want to put more oil in it or anything. So I'll just kind of steam it and let all that steam, and then we'll put all the sauces in and the pasta for the, you know, all together. The only thing I'm wondering is if it's all going to fit in this pan. It's going to be kind of tight. I always do this. I should have started out with my big pan. I don't know why I didn't do that. I should have did that because I would have used one pan that, you know, other than this. I'm going to see how it's going to go. I might have to have somebody go get the pan for me. I don't know. All right, so let's put the chicken back in because I don't want the broccoli also to be like mushy mush. I like how they do it at the Chinese places. So make sure this isn't too hot.
So you can't really say
All right, let's put the chicken back in here.
Have them in 40 hours. Tomorrow you can respond.
See all that, guys? That can't happen. Like that can't stay in there. Are you going? I thought you were going to.
Just down there.
I know. That can't stay in there. That's all flavor. That I don't know if I need it yet. I'm just gonna think about it. I might be okay. All right. Well, that's flavor, guys.
What, the pan's not big enough?
Yeah.
Well, you haven't added the pasta yet.
I know.
That's not gonna fit.
It's wishful thinking.
So you have a pot in the back, the big one in the back?
No, I have it downstairs. The big. I know. All right, forget it. It's not the end of the world.
It is if you can't fit all the food and mix it up. Which one?
The big one. It's right down to the big gray one. Can't miss it. Yeah, I should have known better. I should have started out with that pan. Because this is not gonna. I forgot that I had what?
Next to pan to wash.
What is that?
I have no idea.
I forgot. Usually I make a
Candy
stir fry. What?
Can't even get by.
Usually I make a stir fry in here. That's why I thought it would fit.
You
It would
gotta wash
fit.
it.
I know I have to wash it too.
I'm just saying I can't just put it anywhere.
What did you say, Bill?
I'm pretty sure another pan to wash.
Sorry. Give me 1 second, guys. somebody to help me now. I think I can do it. Oh God, there's no way. One of you men, I need help. Hubby's gonna do it for me, guys. Can you just lift this in here? Just don't touch this part, 'cause that closest to the handle for the pot is so hot. It's so hot. All right, let me see. Does stuff need to be coming? Oh yeah. Oh look, it's stuck a little bit, guys. Come closer to the stove so the pot, so I don't get it all over. Alright, let's put it in the sink with soap now. Yeah, guys, see, this is a lot better now. I gotta listen to my own head, you know, like, I knew I should have, but look at this, and this is just gonna be, you know, this is the perfect pan for this. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm gonna put a little bit of the pasta water in here. What are you doing? You searing chicken, guys. I'm going to put a little of this in here. Just let it steam for a couple of minutes. And this is going to thicken it anyway. This right here, that's the pasta water. That's going to thicken up the sauce to begin with anyway. Alright, so I'm going to put it on like medium high. I'm going to cover it for like 3 minutes. What am I doing? Oh, I don't know if you guys saw me. I was trying to put the yellow top onto the big pan and wondering why it wouldn't work. Because it's not the right pan. It's not the right color. There we go. All right, we're gonna let that cook a little bit, and then I'm gonna. In the meantime, guys, I'm gonna go in the refrigerator and get all the sauces out that I need, and I'll show you in a minute. I'll be back in a sec. All right, guys. So I'm gonna put some hoisin in here. I'm gonna flavor the chicken and veggies up a little bit, and then I'll put it in for the when the lo mein noodles go in. All right, let's do some pure sesame oil. You don't want to go crazy with the sesame oil because it could be very potent. But I have two kinds. I have this one, more like a Japanese one, and then I have this one as well. They both hit a little bit differently. This one could be a little bit potent too, so I'm only going to do a little bit of each. But you want to have it, you want it to have the flavor. You know what I mean? I like using the spaghetti spoon for this. Yeah, see all that pasta water that I put in here? Kind of, it all dried up. So yeah. That's alright, we'll get it nice and juicy. Alright, what I want to do is, I'm going to put some soy sauce in here, and then I'm going to put some water in here. Okay. What are you doing, Coop? Trying to just some water. Now you notice, guys, I told you I didn't put any real salt in here because the salt, you know, everything is salty, so. Sorry. Sorry to bother you.
Trying to get cleaned
And
up
it's okay to put this water in. It's not gonna dilute the flavor or anything because all those flavors are in there. And like I said, when I add the pasta, I'm gonna add more of the sauces. All right, so let's get the pasta in there now.
I can't believe you thought that was fitting here.
You know what it was? I got confused because I make my chicken and broccoli in there, my stir fries, so I don't put noodles or rice in there with it. So I just got confused and I realized, oh my God, I have to put the pasta in here. I always use this pan for like lo mein because it's just the biggest pan I have and it's awesome. I really don't want this to be clumpy. I wanted it to be. I'm going to put this amount in here and see what it looks like. All right. Oh, I thought it was Cooper trying to go for his food. Let's put this over here and see what we need. Any more?
Lego's on sale and today. Lego's on sale. I don't want to buy anything. The sale for being a reward member.
What?
Just sales for being a reward member.
I did put a little salt in the pasta water. That's the only other salt I put in here.
It said I wanted 139 to 100. I don't know what to spend that right now.
Keep turning it over. All right, I'm definitely going to use this whole thing of hoisin because there's a lot of pasta in here. And I'm going to add I'll add some water to this to get the remnants out of there. I got hoisin on my arm, on my hand. Crazy. All right, guys, so what I did was I put water in this just to get the rest of it out of here. Because like I said, this is a lot of pasta. A lot to flavor here. We're going to do a little bit more sesame oil, and then we'll do a little bit more soy sauce. And that should be good. I added more water to it. Oh, you know what I didn't have? I know I had ginger in my freezer somewhere, but I don't know where the heck it is. I froze it, I bought it and froze it, and I can't find it. So I have ground ginger, I'll just use that. And of course I found it the other day when I was looking for something else. And let's see if we can find it. Yeah. Oh, here's the Buttery Steakhouse. I was looking for that the other day, couldn't find it. Do you notice that you always find stuff when you're not looking for it? Always. Always. I don't know about you, but it happens constantly. If I'm not looking for the herb or whatever, it's right in my face. But the minute I'm said, oh, I need to find the ginger. Where's the ginger? And look, it's not in my face. Here it is. Hallelujah. Wow, that's a miracle. Ooh, it's not even open. Because I bought it a couple of months ago because every time I buy ginger, I end up losing it, like I just said. I can't find the ginger anywhere. So you just need, and I also have 5 spice, but I'm not going to do 5 spice. I'm just going to put a little bit of this ginger in, just to give it a little flavor. Alright, so the ginger is back in where it has to go. get this a little mixed up. I'm gonna taste the sauce and see how it is.
Tongies.
Everything is done. All right, let me taste the sauce, guys, and see. And then we can eat.
That'd be nice sometime today.
Listen, it doesn't make itself,
Well,
okay?
you starved me all day.
Yeah, I starved you. Mm. Wow. Oh, guys, that is so good.
Where are you going?
It definitely needs a little bit more soy sauce. It has a perfect amount of
I don't know about that.
sesame oil. Perfect. And I personally like some sweet and sour on mine. So I'm gonna when I have my dish, I'm gonna put some of the Chinese place packets in because I ran out of sweet and sour sauce. But I always do put a little bit of duck sauce in here, just a little bit, because Billy doesn't like it sweet, but a little bit doesn't make it sweet. I think I just got my shirt dirty, and I'm really mad because I really love this shirt, and I think I got some sauce on it. All right, I'll be back with my plate, guys. This is all done. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Alright guys, so here is my plate. Oh my goodness, it's delicious. Came out amazing. Look at that. It was like going to the Chinese store and buying the food. But it's homemade, guys. So that's it, guys. Listen, I just want to say, guys, if you have an issue yourself or a family member or something and you need to speak to somebody,